there, my Dragon Squad. Yes, hello there. Today we will be streaming GTA 4 because I was thinking of doing Life is Strange, but I'm just like I just felt like doing GTA 4 for today. I'm hoping that I do not get any kind of notifications. Let's see here. I reset I just even making sure that any kind of notification from YouTube is set to block. Let's, so let's see here. So I made sure the notifications are set to block for like to block any kind of YouTube notifications so that way I'm not disturbed when streaming. I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone so that way I can see a live chat there. But I don't feel like pulling up the live chat in the actual stream itself. Let's see here. I'm seeing if um let's see here. Is it showing GTA 4? Okay, let's see here. I gotta hold up, guys. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make sure that it does show up. Let's see here. I may have to stream directly from my desktop. Well, I'm hoping that any notifications are not going to come through because so far it seems like one thing that would help is to do a desktop capture. So for the first bit, I'm going to be playing out like full blast settings, and then because I just did some adjustments in my certain AMD control panel for my GPU. But once I do, of course, once I do, of course, see if there's any kind of changes. Like that's the reason why I not change the texture filter quality because I over I did some overriding. I told it to because GTA 4 has a bit of a known history that some anti-aliasing and such things as managing textures and some other things is pretty darn bad. But luckily, in my own GPU's control panel, I told it to override some things, so that way it's better. So let's see if it is. And if it somehow isn't, great at all, then I'll lower down the settings by a lot. of course indoors the but of course indoors the FPS is better. Also, since I'm not really like doing kind of gameplay here, I do have some kind of trainer installed, but the sad thing is I can't really get it working, and I may have to possibly re-extract or something just to get it to work again. If you're wondering about this motorbike here, this motorbike used to belong to another character, but it's listed as one of the most rarest vehicles in the game, so I'd rather not touch it of using it. Okay, so like I said, we're playing at maximum settings. So the game does look beautiful and all that, but one thing's for sure is I think I don't know if the encode is overloaded or not. The FPS in the game, like I have ranked as you guys can see, I'm not getting so like I don't know whether to consider this flavor or not, but in order for me to get better settings, I'd have to lower down something. So let's see here. Like these two here, the view distance and all that. Well, let's see if lowering them down to lowering them down to 50 would help out. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm gonna place some there. Let's drop it down to 25 now. See if there's any kind of slightly better results. It's improved the FPS a bit. But yeah, this kind of shows that if I were to get if I were to get even better system than this, that means yeah, I could play at 60, play at max 60 FPS. And if you're wondering what kind of things I have installed for GTA 4 here, I installed GTA 4 Definitive Edition for here, and the reason why I installed Definitive Edition is because, it's supposed to help with a lot of things in this game. But I may also go and look at other kind of things on Steam on how to get this, on how to fix more things. But, like, I like to keep these other things up. So let's see about, okay, so these two are the most known to, like the view and detail distance, if you lower those, it would help with it a lot. I'm looking at watch on my phone, so please chat away anyone that's coming in. Cause sometimes it may consider me, like myself here, even though I'm just pulling it up on my phone now. Hold up with. Okay. So it seems like. So let's turn this all the way, like this part all the way down. Let's turn all three of these down. Okay, so let's just turn the shadows down to medium to see if that helps. So anyone that is watching, please try it out in the chat. Blasted. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go with the lowest settings possible. But I'm gonna keep this one at high. I'm thinking one thing that's okay. I'm thinking the one thing that's impacting this thus far is that since I'm streaming all that, I'm guessing that that could be taking a bit of my CPU and all that. So the game looks like this. Ah, dang it, I forgot about the whole entire copyright music thing. You know what? I'm not gonna give it care. I don't like this channel. This current channel's not getting any kind of like monetization thus far. So I don't care if I accidentally have the music on. Like, fine. Let this stream in the future not get any money from me. But it's just a chill stream. Okay, so let's hear. So okay, so what? I don't know how long I'll feel like rocking with the most possible high settings. So the by the way, this part over here is already overridden. Okay. Like a lot of people are saying now, with my kind of setup and how this game's ages, that they're thinking that I should be able to handle this game like without much problems. But I get around console FPS when now I don't know if the code will be overloaded or not. So this is the game at maximum settings for me. And for me, this is...
It's expensive to live here. Time for some commercials to refill the coffers. I've got a yoga bill like a motherfucker.
So yes, for me, console frames, but this is like maximum... This is at maximum graphics.
I hate this baby.
Me too.
It doesn't have to be this way. At babiesovernight.com, you pick the kind of baby you want online and have it delivered the next day.
That's not how it's naturally supposed to be done.
No going for 9 months without sex. Choose from all creeds and colors. Just listen to a few of our satisfied customers.
It's great. If you don't like the one they send you, just throw it in the trash and they send a new one. No questions asked. I definitely use them again.
babiesovernight.com.
Oh, jeez. Don't.
Enjoy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
Oh, jeez. Don't these people notice that tossing out like that is extremely just bad? Like, tossing out a baby like that? Like, come on. Think about it, you're suffocating thing, and thus, you're being like a bit of a murderer.
We've got an Oedipus alert.
Joshua Hampton and the blushing bride slash mother have jumped bail and are currently wanted by police. Hampton was the newborn facing charges of murdering his father in order to marry his mother. He's currently thought to be heading to Florida, where all manner of weird behavior is apparently tolerated. Mike Whiteley, Weasel News.
The curious case of the ship left deserted and the docks took a...
Now, I don't know how much I don't know how good my encoder's doing. So hold up, I'm gonna pause to see if it's... Wow, it's not... Wow, the encoder's not overloading. Wait, hold up. Let's see here, the current bit rate. So apparently my encoder's not overloaded, so you guys may possibly see this game at 60 frames a second, but for me, I'm possibly not. But I'm using since it's not being used at all, I'm using my integrated GPU that Intel CPUs have, like the integrated GPU that the i3 GPUs have. I mean CPUs. That's what I'm using as my certain encoder.
I told you, fucking maggot. You did? Why? I know about you. What? I know enough, boy. I know you killed Mikhail Faustin. I know a group of soldiers want you dead. I know you ain't no saint. I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. You think this is a town that can kill saints? I really Yeah, you do. You know that a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. That people ain't perfect, that life is a mess. Sure, everybody knows that. So, you look out for me, I don't look out for you. Know what I mean? I think so. So there's a guy trying to blackmail me. I don't know. Thinks he's getting paid, though. The guy's smart. He arranged to do the exchange by the Humboldt River off Silicon Street. Said to call him from the viewpoint there. Okay. Listen,
Wow.
what I did.
Well, during this weekend, during this mission, I'll pause because it's about to become the time for me to have lunch.
And I'm admitting guilt. I ain't guilty of nothing. Other than cheating. To be honest, I don't really care one way or another. Well, I'm a good man. No doubt. Call me when you get to the spot.
So yeah, for this live stream, I don't know if I really want to give a care about having music on. I thought I turned off notifications. Oh great, it's gonna pop up in the live stream, isn't it? That notification. Blast it. Let's see here. Sorry guys, but I'll get back to the game when I can. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it's on Liberty Rock Radio. This is what it's like for me when I play GTA4 on max settings. Like, I don't know if it looks better, because opening encoder isn't overloaded at all, but the game itself, like, if I could, I would definitely like to switch up anything that would help out with getting the game to just be running. Because if my encoder is somehow not overloaded, then I'll, because even at the lowest settings for my, so if I were to decrease, if I go to graphics, decrease the certain, resolution here down to like 1600 by 900, or even like 1280 by 720, like I don't even know if that would help it at all. But then of course, I don't know how that would have. Let's see if that would affect. I don't know if that will improve the performance. Anything in this game here.
TV show Shitty Singer Competition. Fuck, TV is awful.
Okay, so like I just want, this is just chill stream, so like a very chill stream. So I'm just a little bit experimenting with. Dang, there's such thing as that? Hold up. know how much this will improve the FPS here. Whoa. How would it doing that improve the game's performance? Oh, I think I know why, because when you're in these kind of resolution modes, then the certain possible definition part doesn't, kick in. Oh boy, I'm seeing a highline display on there. So on these lower resolution modes, it doesn't much.
Here's a tune I like called Goodbye Horses.
So somehow, when put. So that's the one reason why max settings this way is only better performance because okay, so we even have this mode, like this doesn't make sense. How the world does changing? Hold up, this does not make sense. How the world does adjust it to 30 hertz, trick by frames per second to like the FPS? Like you might have seen a certain Steam kind of FPS at the top left, but the frame counter at the top. I have also another frame counter that's part of my GPU software. How it was even close to. Did I figure out a trick to this that and there's a, but then. Hold up, this doesn't make any kind of sense. How will this lowering like a certain hertz from 60 to 30 right there improve by frames per second?
Alright, this guy told me to bring the money there and call him. That means he's somewhere close and he's got a phone. I'm gonna text you his number. You've got to call him and keep a lookout for someone answering a phone. He won't be far.
Let's see here.
With ice cream truck drivers, and it's not fair.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I gotta. Hold up. Okay, so this. Aha! The duty old hood. Well, yo hood, you're about to go down.
Hello? Who's this?
A friend.
I'm calling about your exchange with McCreary.
Yeah? You better have my paper. I ain't fucking around.
I'm sure he's got your money. Have you got the stuff he wants?
Yeah, I got it. We're gonna make this shit happen. I don't mess around, you know. Push me, and this shit is all over Weasel News. I got them on speed dial.
Really?
Yeah, and there's a lawyer called Tom Goldberg who's real interested. He's hungry for McCreary's blood and shit. Yeah.
Good thing Francis is paying then.
Call me when this exchange is going down. I don't like all the talking. Yeah.
Okay, I see where he is. How about we make his last day explosive?
Holy shit!
That's one way to make sure that your enemy is out of the picture. Like, I have two frame cards up. One's of Steam and another one is of my certain GPU hardware. Okay, so let's see here. So, I got two frame cards up. The one you guys are seeing at the top left of your screen of this stream, that frame card of Steam. I have another one that's up that comes straight from my... Like, I definitely have two frame cards up. One is out... Like, one is my certain frame card from my GPU thing, and the other one's Steam. So, this is just confusing. I set... Like, look at this, guys. No. No. Yes, I'll save it. Okay, so... I have it set for 1920 by 1080 at 30 Hz. What? But yet somehow the game's running a little bit smoother. When I set it for 60 Hz, that's where something's may choke up a little bit. So I may leave it on the 30 Hz, but wouldn't that be 30 frames a second? But yeah, it's all smooth and all that, like it's 60 frames. Okay, so there's a list of beta. Like, I'll take care of her. Like, so far, I'm thinking that what she wants could be some, like, on the side.
$50 concert tickets. Their 5th comeback tour. Only 2 original band members left. Average age 63. Your assisted living home.
Nico, shit is getting fucked up. I need to see you with my crib.
How did the big real estate deal go?
That cat ain't got no bitch. Wants to shut down the site and shit. Make it a memorial to union workers who died in accidents. And fuck you, Stefan Mir. I got bigger problems. Come see me now.
Sloppy, fat, semi-bald, leisure suit wearing, nasty old... that ran the record labels are being point-clicked and shipped out of business.
Where's my fucking
She's totally committed to major independence. She's a lady through and through. She gives
Maybe I stayed Nicole. Thought it might be nice to see the place from the good guy side of the bars. basically means see him at the police station. This is a little bit of trickery. I said for 30 hertz, but yet it's playing nearly as smooth as 60 hertz. The crap is this magic here. I mean, look at the stream, and even the stream itself is just smooth. Like, how in the blessed world does the game get a little bit better all just per se at 30 hertz instead of 60 hertz? Even though that basically... What did I trick the game into? The credits is magic. I may keep it at this because the game is maxed out and I'm still getting 60 frames a second. Even though that I set it for 30 hertz.
I paid my dues. Now I learned in a hard school, man. And I changed stuff. You know me. I do this stuff so I got a chance to do some good in this town. So I say. So I do. When I get the money, man, I will build parks. I will sponsor kids. I will save lives. So all this means nothing if you ain't got the heart. Yeah, man,
hey, bro, are you watching the stream?
Fuck! The thing is, you know, Jesus, he did some crazy shit too. I mean, everyone. He killed people. He killed that John the Baptist cat. He did what he had to.
Jesus did not kill.
The point is, man, history is a long time. Change.
Like, this is maxed out settings, and yet I'm still getting 60 frames per second when saying it at 30 hertz.
I took care of business. I gave him money, but because I won't bow down to him and treat him like he's almighty,
Wayne he was in prison a long time. Maybe you guys should call him.
I tried giving him half of the business. I tried everything a man could reasonably try and still call himself a man.
So what you gonna do? Kill him?
Hey, I didn't say that. And you cold.
I was joking.
What else is there? I mean, Cash been talking. Now I hear things. Said you and me was too tight now. Said you disrespect. Called him mad. He's going crazy. I mean, he's gone. Prison does that.
Well, you can't kill him.
Surprisingly good graphics. Well, bro, here's the thing. I am using the encoder that's in my integrated graphics card as part of my CPU. So Pro. So this is 1080p 60HD, but the only reason why I'm able to hit this because my certain CPU has integrated graphics card, and I'm just using the integrated graphics card that I'm not using to encode these videos and streams. While my GPU, my dedicated one, does all the heavy work of the game, along with the CPU itself. So the game, like, here's how the game is all maxed out. But I have it set for 30 hertz instead of 60 hertz. But yet it's still playing at 60 frames a second? What is this magic? if both will be any kind of responsive, please type in the chat because if I were to hear you in reality, I cannot hear you because, well, you know, all the streamers have to have some kind of like earbuds or a headset on.
Okay, Liberty City, keep it locked on LRR all night long. Or do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not supposed to swear, but fuck it. If your child is listening, he should be in bed anyway. I'm not trying to raise your children. They can turn out like me.
You may value your privacy, but John Hunter doesn't. He wants to install a camera in your bedroom, so every time you jerk off, you have to pay $5. John Hunter voted to lower the marriage age down to 13. He wants to put your family at risk by outlawing 60 caliber full auto assault rifles and domestically owned landmines. Call John Hunter. Tell him it's time to stop with the politics and the negative campaign ads. Tell him you're going to vote for Michael Graves for governor. Then call him a fat ball.
Have a nice day. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? Come on, Jimmy, let's go to my office.
Okay, that's it, sir.
You're undercover, as in deep.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Mitch, looking good. Gastric bypass worked out well for you, I see.
Yeah, thanks. I'll tell my therapist about you. Tell him my boss keeps sexually harassing me.
Oh, yeah, you wish. I could use a drink.
No.
Oh, the motherfucker thinks he can drag me down.
What's wrong now?
Oh, man. Listen. Again, I don't know. Let me put it like this. If a guy makes a mistake, should that ruin his life? The people don't understand how life is. Life is like a bowl of fruit slowly rotting in a hot kitchen.
I don't give a fuck about the life lessons, friend. What do you want?
I'm a good guy. He's got it all wrong. He's got but one stain on my character and I'm finished. I want to make a difference.
What?
Some lawyer. Big white shoe firm. Thinks he's a crusader. Some morality cunt who takes photos of guys in the shower at the gym and then jacks off on his wife's face.
Hey, enough! Enough.
Sorry.
If you want 3 paddle Nicholas gloves, there's a certain glove mod that I keep in my download folder, and a certain gloves that Nico has there is almost exactly like the gloves that you see him having to his original artwork.
You're gonna need to get one on. Not in the shower. The shower's a job interview. Then you can steal some files I need. Sure. It'll be easy. You're an immigrant. They're almost legally bound to interview you. Get yourself a suit. Okay. I'll email you the details. You're a good man, Nico Bellic. A good
I'm
man.
hoping that you're watching this, Moco, because I watch your streams as well. Alright, so now to get to an internet cafe or somewhere that has... Okay, let's see your nearest internet cafe on this island. Okay, let's see here. So, to get a better PC, this is the best I can do for maxed out settings.
Don't spill shit on the computers.
Alright, so let's see here. What's so funny? I thought you were watching my live stream. Man, if only everyone could do this like Nico does, just on the spot. Man, if only everyone could do a recipe like Nico.
There's a tip jar, jackass.
I've sent off the application. I've always wanted to be a lawyer.
You can be whatever you like. It's the land of opportunity. Any fool can become president. Call when you hear about the interview.
One goal, one mission, one heart, one soul.
So what they said, if you guys see ads on this stream, and let's just say at the time of doing the stream, I don't have any kind of monetization for this channel, so you guys could help with that, of course, by interacting with this channel and getting the algorithm to play in my favor. But anyways, in the future, if I do get monetization, sadly the stream will possibly not even be monetizable due to all the music that would be playing. That all the flipping possible, music will go to those blasted music companies.
One bone, one true religion, one race, one hope, one...
Besides, guys, I played this game a lot of times before streaming this, so yeah, if you're wondering why the world are you seeing that possibly doing some things are not the natural way, well, that's because, I played it so many times where I just feel like, wonder how fast things could be if I enable these things by a trainer to see how much more of an edge I get.
Have things ever made sense?
They make sense inside. 3 meals a day, time in the yard, lockdown at 8. Things out here is mad crazy.
Tell me about it.
On the down low, I think Playboy wants me dead. Like the last two put a cap in my dome. End it all.
That's what you want? Seriously?
Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't ready to go out yet. I need you to get him for me. I can't do it myself. He was my boy back in the day. That's something I won't be able to forget. Seem like you got my back, Nico. I'll be out on this one, dog. I'll stick by you till the end. Take him out for me.
That's a pretty heavy request, Dwayne. Playboy was your best friend. And he's always been straight with me, more or less. I'll have to think about it.
Hold up, guys. I'll be getting up to get some lunch. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. So let's see what happens if we like we're gonna be trying out just medium.
One flesh, one bone, one true religion. One voice, one hope, one real decision.
Okay, putting to medium settings here. Still seem to help the
Come on, out of the way.
you know, let's get Elizabeth's missions done with. So medium settings here so far isn't too bad. Like I may try to do a mix of like high, medium, and low settings. Check your emails, bro. There's some work for you. It's paying heavy. So yeah, another thing we could do is Brucey's certain car thefts. You know, let's try that. So graphics, okay, let's go for low. Like, how about this? We have a mix of high, low. This part doesn't matter though, cause that part is just overridden. I don't know what let's see here. I don't know if this. I don't know how much 25 would be though, for you know if that's low or not.
And then when your blood clot, I forgot to set me on a pussy hole.
Yeah, fuck you, fucking reggae idiot bitch!
You want blood clot, cause I don't even bumper clot rate, you know.
Stop speaking that gibberish!
Fat bumper clot pussy hole girl, you know this? Shot in a bumper clot. Hey, yo, don't touch
What's
me.
wrong? What's wrong?
Jacob here. You know Jacob?
Yes.
Jacob tells me it wasn't him, but some people he introduced me to have ripped me off big time. And put the heat on me, I know they did.
All right.
But someone
And
did.
my fault, you know, Rasta. And my blood
Well,
clot.
not your
Hey,
fault.
don't come in on my face.
All right. You better hope Nico can make this right for you then.
Oh, what?
Oh, we got a big fucking problem, Rasta. Nico, go do this first job for him.
Yeah, I got it.
Watch me now.
See you later.
Okay, so I'm gonna try another thing. So we're gonna have a mix of like high right here, but we're gonna go like as low as possible. Just trying a bit of combinations. But if it doesn't make a slight bit of difference, I'll change it all back to the highest. So this is the game with just high and everything else, with just textures high and everything else is low.
Women want it. You need it. The Beast wears it with pride. The Horde. Before, deodorant was all about stopping you smelling. No longer. Now, it's about turning you into a raging beast. Wear the Horde. The Horde. Turn any party into a wild affair. With just one spray, women will be tearing the clothes off your back. Just like in your loneliest fantasies. Wear the horn.
Telling it like it is on the tough streets. Here's Laszlo trying to reclaim his integrity.
All right, Liberty City, you're in for a surprise. It's the Laszlo Show here on Integrity. I'm out on the streets. You got to...
So yeah, I could definitely tell the difference when... Okay, so with these things here, I could definitely tell that it's 60 frames a second.
You know, like you're at a dance club and you're having a bit of fun with one of the ladies and you stick your hand down a stripper's panties, you know, and you discover a pair of balls. Well, guess what, baby? The bitch is back. But I'm not a bitch, I'm a man. You know, walking the streets of Liberty City, you always see a film crew doing some shitty TV show or movie, you know, screws up traffic. Like here, this film crew has blocked off this entire street in Liberty City. Now, I know from my brief period as a fluffer that the best thing about these film shoots is the craft services table. Being famous means that you need a buffet that follows you wherever you go, you know, and you have a special portable toilet if you're too fat to fit in a hotel bathroom. I mean, God. So let's just walk over here to the craft services table. Oh, awesome.
So this is a game with a lot of settings, but let's just let's see here. So I'm gonna put out load this and load this, and let's see if that does any kind of impact.
Down Neanderthal. Can't you see I'm doing a radio show here, huh? Live, you know. I'm here to interview.
Okay, I'm gonna try the 30 hertz trick again. Let's see if... Oh, when it goes 30 hertz is 1080i.
Whatever you're shooting?
It's a music video, dumbass. That's the lead singer standing right next to you?
Okay, so that's 1080i, which is... So when we're going up to 60 hertz, we're going up to 1080p. So hold up. So why won't in the YouTube sort of quality settings, is there such thing as like, so in my TV list, each thing as certain, 1080i as if it's only at 30 frames a second. That must mean that shooting YouTube also follows the same thing instead of having, instead of having like 144p, because by this kind of TV display saying it, that must mean that you're doing at 60 frames a second.
And how your soul gets wet too, and how bitches just want to make you shoot up a load of smack. You know, a song that you can sing to your bird right before you go off in a bed and batter her stupid.
Sounds brilliant. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever gone with the rain angle. Good vibe for a video. You see, there are celebrities on the streets of Liberty.
This is scale fish, imported straight from Bolivia, manito. Polvo puro, the best, man.
You're in America now. The best everything gets made here. If the best stuff got made in Mexico or Colombia or wherever, why do you all run across the border? Tell me that.
Making sure you have the right baby is.
Hi, I'm Dr. Steven Von Singer. You're discerning. You wouldn't accept the wrong car, or the wrong job, or the wrong house. Why on earth should you accept the wrong child? Visit Eugenics Incorporated International and get the perfect baby. Satisfaction guaranteed, subject to medical...
Alright, it's time that we...
Don't
kill me. Please don't kill me. Wave to the crowd, motherfucker. So many punks over here. You got no way out, asshole. Not enough! Nowhere to turn! You know you started a war! Dai, tira shit!
This is the one where it has the way out.
Take cover!
Let's see, what kind of shotgun do we have? Yeah, let's upgrade to this one. Boom. Now sometimes there's a psychopolar before this next thing comes, which means that there was cop up nearby an area to where they heard all the shooting.
I've got this stuff. You know where the heat is coming from?
I think I'm getting closer now. But there's one more cat me have to speak to.
Shit! Speaking of fucking cops, I think I have company. I gotta go. Having fun? Fuck you! Please, everyone, screw you! And try to remain calm.
Hold up, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's get back to this.
Any more? Please call an ambulance.
Let's see here. How far up is that helicopter?
I need help. I've been shot.
It begins.
began on the streets of South Bohan. It's taken over the world. This is the home of hip-hop. The Beat 102.7.
I lost the heat. Where are you?
Checkpoint. I'm with some fuckers, that's why. Just you know they go. It's be some strange shit. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are.
Show me your stomach? That's disgusting.
Hey, come back here. I'll show you my glutes.
Leave me alone.
Come on, you made history.
Go away.
Like the John Wilkes Booth of radio. What is wrong with the people of Liberty City, you know? Don't they want to be famous? Excuse me, madam. Look, listen, you're live on the radio. Have you got anything to say?
What? Oh my god.
Take your time, honey. This is the reality of live entertainment. Like when I put on a fat suit and go and feel up tourists. You know, or the thing that got...
Matthew, look! Hey, Papa, look at the Ethernet cable. You know, the certain main one.
Racehorse, you know? I'm kind of like the Seabiscuit of radio.
Did you just call me a horse?
Not really, but now that you mention it, I'm just getting metaphorical in sort of an equestrian sense, you know? Because I've written fantastic poetry, you know? I bet you look at me and you're thinking, wow, what a guy, you know? How can I coax this filly into a moral congress? Can this man make a video with a horse? No lust. It's an idea, you know, like freedom, like girls with leg braces falling downstairs, like dark matter, you know? Like shaking it when you're done at the urinal, but it doesn't really help. So tell me, what's on your mind here in Liberty City?
Yeah, oh my god, am I on the radio?
Did you not realize that? This is a microphone, stupid.
Let's see here.
Oh my god, you're an asshole.
No, actually, I'm a DJ, but I don't spin records. I spin words.
Oh, great. Let me get back on the boat just to try to get back up.
Want to touch them? Let me touch them and I'll go away. I don't want to have babies with you. I just want to touch for a little while. Is that a crime?
Actually, sort of, yeah. Yeah, you can't just go grabbing your women's buttocks. What
There you go. That's actually a way to park boats. Hold up, guys. Alright guys, just have mute.
Jacob, what are you talking about? You know, I think you're smoking too much.
Yo, me think you know the eater come from in a king.
Hey, Nico. Hey, Jacob.
What are you doing here? This is no place for you, Michelle.
As it happens, it is. You see, Nico, I have been working for the government. I'm afraid it's my job to watch you. And now I have to ask you for the coke.
This is a joke, right?
Please, please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Look, they're about to take down Elizabeta.
I don't fucking believe this.
Listen, I'm sorry it had to be this way, Nico. I'm really sorry. Hey, you know, you could have gone down too if you weren't so useful.
You fucking bitch.
Nico.
Hold on. You mean to say you're going to let us off just like that? Nothing now, go on?
Well, my employers need the help of a guy like Nico. The office is in Algonquin. I'll call you. You know, as and when we need you. Coke, please.
This is the point where Nico and her break up, of course.
Tell Elizabeth so she now get her cocaine in her.
Okay guys, as soon as I save, I'm going to relaunch this game, but we're going to play with like 1080p, but with the lowest game settings.
I should quit. I've been smoking these things since I was 10.
Mr. Bellick, this is Karen from Goldberg, Ligner, and Shyster. We'd like to arrange an
So it seems like in order to really play at
tomorrow. Is that all right?
I can free that period up in my schedule.
Super. Your interview will be with Mr. Goldberg. Press the buzzer and we'll let you in. Have a nice day.
I have an interview with Goldberg tomorrow.
Perfect. The smug bastard ain't gonna know what's coming at him. Teach him for sticking his nose in other people's business and get the files.
So I'm going to be quickly saving, then re-enter the game, but once I re-enter the game, that's where I'm going to be...
It's a lie. It's all lies. The government lies to us. They put robots in the drinking water. They put spies in the toilets to watch us.
So yeah, it seems like I'll possibly still need a better setup in order to play this game. Like, I'm streaming to you guys, which means that if I weren't to stream this, if I weren't to stream at those sort of max settings, then possibly I...
Yo, Money, don't be trifling with me. You made a decision. You're gonna fix this Dwayne problem of ours, yeah?
Hey, it ain't our problem, Playboy. It's yours. That said, I know what I'm going to do.
That right. You cold, Nico. Peace and love.
But luckily I already saved before that, so in order for me to play at the lowest possible settings, I'm gonna have to relaunch the game. Yes, Brandon, this from now on, whenever I stream games from my PC, I try to have the stream at 60 frames a second. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to relaunch the game, but when I relaunch it, I'm going to change the settings to the lowest possible ones. The game may not look great, but both the gameplay and hopefully even the stream itself is at a smooth 60 frames per second. If I weren't streaming, I would possibly test out the certain 30 hertz thing right there. Because that's odd, like I said for 30 hertz, but yet I was somehow still getting like a near feeling of 60 hertz. Like, how in the blessed world like it's on, but but if I change it 30 hertz, it goes to interlace. If I go to 60 hertz, it goes to the certain P, I believe, stands for pixels. Brandon, I just said that I was relaunching a game just to because in order for a GTA 4, you have to, in order to mess with the texture quality, you have to mess around with it before you launch the game. So the slow. Okay, so we're going with lowest possible settings. All these are at lowest. I'll switch this off and this off. But so running with like this is what a lot of people say would be 1080p low. Alright, so this is the game at
Voices like my voice, except it was saying strange words. And the words, they were beautiful, really beautiful. It's physics. That's all. It's physics. Biology doesn't exist. It's a lie. You're a probability wave in space.
Nico, I heard that Michelle was a cop or a fed or something. Is it true?
I don't know what she is, but she was lying to us all along, and now I'm paying for it.
Niska, there was always something funky about her. I'm real sorry.
Hear me when I say this. I have been to the other side.
So this is like 1080p lowest settings, really.
At least in jail I could smoke inside.
Tell me about it, man.
Brandon, I don't think that the GTA 4 theme song is rap.
I trained for this scumbag.
Hey, Nico, it's me.
Yeah? Who are you? Can you remind me?
That doesn't matter. You need to meet me outside the United Liberty Paper Building in Algonquin. It is very important that you be there. Goodbye.
Hey, man, this is getting out of control. The police are all over me. I can feel them.
So?
So I'm gonna go to prison for a long time. So my life is over. Oh, all this work for nothing, man. Being tough in a man's world. Guess I wasn't so tough, huh? Jorge turned state. Everyone's a rat.
Not me.
Whatever.
Open up, man.
Who is it?
It's the streets, man.
Okay, hold on.
All right, man.
Ugh.
This is what Manny's all about, man.
Manny.
Now, word up, bitch. You better stop slinging that shit on my streets, yo. We don't want it anymore. Hey, OJ, you catching this?
Rolling.
Manny, for fuck's
The
sake.
streets have spoken. Now leave my people alone. Yo, Nico, what are you doing here?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Well, he said he was going to bust a dealer.
Can you help me? clean this mess up? There's a doctor in Broker who can help. Come on, let's put him in my car. Ugh.
Okay, so the one thing I'm going to improve by this is at least turning these two on. Reason why okay, let's the game freeze all of a sudden. Somehow the game just, which means that we'll Dragon, have you know that there's voicemail mobile for Android? Well, I don't know how useful voicemail on Android would be, but so far I know it's on PC. Okay, so I'm gonna still roll with the lowest graphics, but keep these two on. I like to roll with the most maxed out things, but it seems like in order for me to do that, I would have to play like, let's see here. Okay, so right, I should have messed with this. So, I'll get back to this game. It's just that I gotta because each time you want to change every time you want to change the texture quality, you always have to relaunch the game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to relaunch the game, but this time I'm going to set the resolution to lowest, to the best possible looking 4:3 resolution. But then, like, in OBS, resize the certain game's output, and this is all just to see, like, what's the best possible way to get the closest smooth 60 frames a second without needing to lower the maxed out settings. Okay, here, options, let's see here, graphics. Okay, so, let's see here, so, wait, this is, I believe, the lowest 4:3 aspect ratio setting, so let's do this, but, first, I'm not, like, this part doesn't even matter here because my GPU is already overrunning that. So what we're gonna do is all this, I had the maxed out part, but it had the resolution, the best 4:3 kind of resolution. But the trick here is that I'm gonna first see, let's see here. So there's up to that. Okay, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna first try this. I'm going to make sure that. Okay, let me just go to here. Tried it, but then I'm going to be using. Let me just. Let's see here. Any full screen application. So let's see here. Will I play Life is Strange? Well, so far today, yesterday I was thinking oh yeah, I'll continue whatever next part of Life is Strange for the next day, but I felt like playing this game. Let's see here. Dang it. Why the? Because we all know that if my system were to play this game at these settings here, I already know that I'm gonna possibly get console frames that are a little bit worse than console frames. And console frames, like the classic console frames, what I'm meaning here is like the highest is 30 frames per second. But I would play at this, but so far on the. Dang it. That means I can't really play it at this resolution because I'm looking back at the stream on my phone and okay, so let's see what the game looks like. Okay, so we have 1080, 1920 by 1080, but of course let's see about this one. So we get this, but I don't know, I don't know how this shows up on a live stream. Okay, so let's see here. How does it? Let's see here. I do mean to get down to gameplay and all that, but if I play like this, then what settings? Oh yeah, the auto was changed. Okay, let's see here. So this is highest settings, and let's see what the results are.
And your therapists, it's lies! You are building your own hell. I've been to the other side.
Okay, so if we go by this though, like on my screen it's like 1080i, which is
What? You did? They, them, they're putting stuff into the air! This stuff makes you think those thoughts. You
Nico, I heard that Michelle was a cop or a fed or something. Is it true?
I don't know what she is, but she was lying to us all along,
Justice.
and now I'm paying for
Yeah,
it.
that's Brandon. You're putting in the lyrics for. Hold on, but yes. But how in the world do you know what kind of music I like anyway? So I wonder, what happens if we go for 50 hertz? Okay, so it's still 1080p, but I'm wondering, like, okay, so I think I'm wondering is that,
Sorry, lady.
oh, what's your favorite museum? What? That would be the Museum of Science and Industry. So this game brings up again? Watch when I alt tab back into it. Let's relaunch the game again. Yes, I have been there. Like, let's see here, the Museum of Science and Industry. I've been there possibly 3 times in my life. One time was part of some kind of 8th grade field trip. Don't know what the reason was, but we just went there. But in high school, like, let's just say that I had a certain class that was going to a certain part. That was mostly going to a certain part of the Museum of Science and Industry, and the teacher said that sometimes some students act up bad enough within the class, or even act up bad enough in school, where he could then just drop them from the listing. And luckily, apparently, I guess it must have been God's will for me to go, because I guess someone got dropped from the listing for me to be able to go. And me and the teacher got along just fine. Oh, jeez, what is this? Oh, let's see here, let's go for independent route. Did the game freeze up again? Okay, guys, this game is making me have to. I'm guessing that's it. I'm guessing we should play at the 50 hertz because it seems like whenever it tries to do that, the game just crashes. So I may have to switch the game. I may have to go at like 1920 by like 1080 kind of thing. The encoder is overloaded. Like, I just wish that there was some kind of way to try to pull off like maxed out settings 1080p on this setup here, but if I try to do that, then I just get console frames. And very rarely on Dice Roll does it seem like if you were to pull up the 30 hertz that it would help. So sorry guys, but we're gonna go with like 1080p low for us to get not lowest but just low. Let's see here. Have you been to Chili's with high school? No, I'm not like the Chili's restaurant. Like I don't know if I ever been there. I think I've been to Applebee's maybe once, or maybe it was some other kind of restaurant that looks like that. But it was actually I think either either it was Chili's or Applebee's that I did go with some I forgot to change the blasted settings. Oh jeez. Now I'm gonna have to Alt F4. Ah jeez. Okay, so I purposely pressed Alt F4 there. Okay, now I gotta painfully relaunch the game again. Just get back to the settings. So I'll be possibly playing the rest of this, like for this game, for this stream. I'm gonna have to stop playing around with the settings and go for 1080p low, which is like I don't even know what the view and the draw distance and the vehicle density would be for low. No, Brian, I did not record videos at school because, like, other than when I possibly had something to record videos with, I don't think it was really good enough for me to have on YouTube as some kind of video, but anyways. Okay, so 60 hertz. But we're gonna be playing with just low settings. Low. No, just low. Right there, so low. Low. Now I believe 10 could be low. Because when I'm not streaming or recording, then I could go by the certain like, auto configure kind of thing. Like, well, let's see here. So let's just benchmark this. Let's see what kind of result that we get. Benchmark. Right, benchmark requires the game to load. This is okay. Yes. So here we go, here's a benchmark test. Brandon, here's the one thing though, like, I don't know what kind of school you're going to, but there must be some kind of transition program for your school, but the only way you go into those kind of programs, of course, is that if you're, well, if you're of course having autism or some kind of disability. Okay, so average FPS is around 50. Yeah, but the CPU usage is only like that because, well, as you can see, I'm using my gaming headset for the audio, but this is video memory usage 9%. So as you can see here, okay, so yeah, but of course my certain CPU is an Intel i i3-3240 at 3.4 gigahertz. Okay, so now it's loading into the game, but so far that's just with low settings. Actually, I wonder something. I'm going to do another benchmark, but this with like lowest settings. Okay, lowest settings, but I'm going to turn off the VSync. But lowest means like there won't be any kind of definition. Okay, let's re-benchmark this. So, for the lowest things, we got, so it's your video mode. This with lowest settings, and this is like 1080p lowest. As in, like, for people that have disabilities, they'll be offered an option to go into the adult transition program to, I guess, transition to feeling like to, I guess, go to work or something around that. But to me, I don't know why, but I still have a slight thought of. I don't know why, but even when I do actually get a job or have a way of making money, I don't know why, but there's a slight kind of odd. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like some kind of odd fear or something. But not like fear of being at a job, I think it's like a fear of like missing out on what's happening online.
Goodbye.
So this is a game at the most lowest of lows.
world-changing environment. And thanks to the brilliant minds at Ambulate, life just got a lot better.
Live a life of luxury with a motorized scooter.
We've taken the #1 cause of tiredness, stress, and boredom and removed it from your life. That's right, walk no more.
With the Relax Power X from Ambulate, it's not a wheelchair. It's a motorized scooter. You'll fly by your lesser evolved cousins with speed and ease.
As to the question, are you fat because you're on a scooter? Or are you on a scooter because you're fat? Who cares? It doesn't matter. You're on a scooter and they're not.
Feel the pride and importance and special treatment you deserve.
Carefree. That's the Relax Power X motorized scooter from Ambulate. Take the weight off your feet.
Hold up. The game is crashing when I go to Independence FM. Maybe I should have to rescan that folder. I'm gonna have to relaunch the game all over again. Like, what the crap's going on here? As soon as I go to Independence FM, it crashes. I'm gonna have to relaunch the game. But in audio settings, I should see what's going on with Independence FM, because as soon as I tune to it, error occurred while updating. Great. Just perfect, like it's updating all that, but okay, let's go to audio. Okay, I'm having to do a complete scan of my music. Just to see if that would help it. Okay, so okay, so this is like lowest settings. Okay, so it does seem to be working now. Let's quickly stack a vehicle and tune it.
Except it was saying strange words, and the words, they were beautiful, really beautiful.
Can you believe the salaries of cops in the South?
Sir, I need your car. Pinche gringo,
Nico, I heard that Michelle was a cop or a fed or something. Is it true?
I don't know what she is, but she was lying to us all
Might
along,
just
and now
build,
I'm
might
paying
just
for
build
it.
brand new wall. So far, all I know is that I'm slightly autistic. Like, I barely have much autism in me, but it's not enough where...
Any posers here, only people that listen to independent artists and buy your clothes at a thrift shop even though you got a trust fund. Real people just like me. Do you feel my pain? I'm so very middle.
Why in the world does every time I tune to that station that the game just breaks? Let's see here. Let's just wait. The game crashes as soon as I tune to that station. Oh, jeez, like... Let me, like... Let's see here, so... I didn't really put a certain, like, specific game that I'm playing for the stream, but... Let's see here. So... Let's see, manage... Browse local files... So let's see here, so let's browse local files, like... Let's see here, let's see here, if I see the bit, aha, here it is. Like, let's see here. Is it the same thing though? Well, guys, this may take a bit of time, but I'm going to be re-putting in the certain definitive edition files in. Okay, so let's go to here. Oh yeah, it's in my certain, where I have all my Steam games on my external drive. So let's see here. We got Grand Theft Auto 4 right here. I'm going to re-extract all of these. I'm going to take all these and I'm going to re-extract them to here. Wait, before I did this, I should have gone to scripts and so after this, I'll be also like I also have a trainer for this game, but 10:15. Hold up. Wait, no, that's only, yeah, this, like, so back in 2020, that's when this game got its, great updates, but I don't know if they'll update now anymore since they had to think of some kind of way to hook it to the Rockstar game launcher. Well, and I was really hoping that then Rockstar would really fix the darn blasted game up for even my system to be running it at maxed out settings at 1080p 60 frames a second. Yeah, replace them. We'll get back to the game shortly. Wait, what do you mean by why do I only follow spirits? As in on TikTok, or what do you mean? Well, I don't know what kind of content you have, Brandon. Okay, so after I did that, now let's see here. So let's see here. What's listed under 4? That's the bingo. So yeah, as you can see here, of course, for me, I have, as you can see here, if I were to go into here, you can see it where, where I have the certain fingerless gloves. I have open 4 and I might those gloves onto Nico. Okay, let's see here. So let's see here. Let's see this one. Okay, so all these right here, just in case I'm going to be copying these and okay, so here's this. Like if the game still if this game at all okay, so I'm starting up again. But if somehow for some reason if it bothers to all of a sudden stop as soon as I tune into Independence FM, then we're gonna just have to chat and all that while I install the game cleanly and then reapply both the definitive edition files and the trainer files. Okay, Brandon, when possible, I'll check it on TikTok, but right now I'm streaming, so. Okay, so let's go options. Let me just double check my certain headphones. Okay, so I made sure that my certain virtual surround was on. Okay, so